Let's make today part 2 of a conversation with Northland CEO Gregg Wollner. This is In Through the Outdoors, and I'm your guide, Jason Walter. In a conversation on Between Hooksets, Gregg talked about the fact that this whole acquisition with GSM Outdoors had to happen, or at least something had to happen.
I think that in hindsight, I don't know what else would have happened. I had told the owners that if we were going to grow, we probably had to move out of that building. And it just wasn't big enough for us. We were growing at a pretty fast clip, and we weren't going to be able to continue that for much more than a year. And then when we started thinking about moving, then I think we had to take into account, well, is the Minnesota lead ban threat? Now, this is pre-election, right? Gosh, what if we stay in Minnesota and there's a lead ban and then the company's not worth anything? And so we were kind of in this stage of we have to figure out what we're going to do. As heartbreaking as it is, there's a lot of things that go into that decision that are far deeper than, well, should we just move to a bigger building? If that was it, we would have moved to a bigger building. You know, every single item that comes into that warehouse comes into Minneapolis and then trucked up to Bemidji. And then we literally every day truck it back down to Minneapolis to get sent out to our customers and consumers.
Wow, I did not know that. Gregg Wollner, thank you very much. I appreciate your candid conversation with us every time you join us on Between Hooksets. Listen to the entire conversation on my YouTube channel at Jason Walter's In Through the Outdoors.
Hey, maybe you should tell them you can find some other great stuff on your website, too, at jasonwalter.com or wherever you dabble in podcasts.
Yep. I'm Jason Walter. Be safe and thanks for listening. If you listen to In Through the Outdoors or Between Hooksets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m., thank you. Listen on demand wherever you listen to podcasts, YouTube or jasonwalter.com, and please sign up to get the Bump Board newsletter.